everybody, welcome to the Kame House Party. I'm Vince.
I'm Aaron.
And this is the podcast where Aaron and I watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball, and then we talk about it in our own unique brand of comedic commentary. That's right. So you're going to get a little bit of the episode recap. You're going to get a little improv, we're going to get a little sidetracked on other things that we come up with throughout the episode. So strap in if this is your first time and sit along for the ride. And if you're old hat at this, then take off your seatbelt, turn around in the seat, and wave your hands at the new people that you see.
AC Slater it across that seat.
Exactly. Because we're pretty much asleep at the wheel at this point. No,
this plane's going down fast but smooth.
I think so. A nice water landing.
Turbulent free crash.
Ooh, if only I could have one of those in my life. But before we get to the episode proper, we've got to do some Kame housekeeping. Got to get this place in order before the party starts, and the first item of Kame housekeeping that we do here is something called the 1 minute roundup.
Well, we're done mining for today.
Oh, shucks. I really thought I was going to get some of that gold everybody's talking about.
Well, maybe tomorrow. Now to take my very large haul that I'm carrying in 2 hands to the guy that buys our gold.
Yeah. And, since you found the gold, you'll get the majority of the share. I'll get a little bit for helping you out. And this pickaxe.
Per our contract.
Per our spoken contract.
Yep.
Signed with spitting a handshake. That in this Wild West, that's what people call it. They call it the Wild West.
What? I work 9 to 5.
Of course.
And then I go home to the Missy, relax with the good book.
Oh, gotta have that good book. I love reading the good book by candlelight. Isn't that the best?
And then, I'm in bed by 9. What's so wild about that?
I don't know. And, I go home to my shack, which is unfortunately behind the brothel because I can't afford to have anybody help me build a proper homestead out in the prairie.
The brothel that is my home, yes. Oh. I allow you to live on my property.
Yeah, you've got a 2-pronged strategy on how you're getting rich. You got gold, you got a wife, and you got...
And scene.
So that is our little intro into the show. We got to warm up our improv brains, so we do a little Western scene. That is then going to be followed by Aaron, who has 1 minute to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball to this point. So Aaron has over 90 episodes of content to cram into 1 minute. And we do this so you don't have to go back and listen to all our old stuff, or you don't have to go back and watch the last episode. We want to make sure that anybody can pick this up and just jump in with us, because it's bonkers. Y'all know it's bonkers. And if you don't know it's bonkers, you're about to know, because Aaron's got a minute to give us that roundup whenever he is ready.
All right. Whenever you say it's over 90 episodes, I was like, wait, really? Oh, God, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
Oof. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Dragon Ball is about Goku, a little monkey boy who lived in the woods, and his search for Dragon Balls that grant wishes if you collect them all, and then also his other adventures. He meets Bulma, a girl who's looking for him, and with her and a couple other friends, they stop Emperor Pilaf from using the Dragon Balls to take over the world. Then he trains with Master Roshi and his best friend Krillin for the Tenkaichi tournament, the first one that he enters. And he gets second place because Master Roshi beats him, so he gets humble. Then he goes off to train. Part of his training is defeating an entire army, the Red Ribbon Army, who also wanted to use Dragon Balls to take over the world. You guys need to get some new material, people who want to take over the world with Dragon Balls. Then after that, he trains for another 3 years on his own for this Tenkaichi tournament, which we're in, we're almost done with the first round, and that boy Goku, I've been talking about this whole time, is about to enter the ring and fight another dude, but Yamcha's in the hospital. Krillin barely scraped by. What will happen to Goku?
Hey! A round of applause for Aaron. If you're listening to the podcast, that's right. Put your hands together quietly wherever you are, and just give Aaron a little love, because this is a monumental task every time we do this now. The first couple times we did it, we were like, oh, yeah, this is going to be fun. We'll be able to be like the announcer and give our own recaps and stuff like that.
Yeah, this will be a funny goof.
And now it's just an exercise in basically reading the fine print of every document, trying to cram everything into a minute.
We've been studying the Micro Machines Man.
Oh, my God.
And his technique.
The Micro Machines Man.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Yeah.
The next piece of Kame housekeeping, I got to let you guys know that Aaron and I watched 2 different versions of the show. I watched the English dubbed version. That's right. I knew that. That pause was just for you. And then Aaron watches the Japanese English subtitled version. We do this because there are a lot of things that get lost in translation, to quote a movie, and it's fun to compare the things that get changed contextually for a Western audience versus an Eastern audience. Like maybe they tone down the perviness of some of the lines that Roshi says, or they tone up some of the lines that Roshi says.
It's a wide swath.
Yeah. It's just how pervy. It's a pervy scale, right? It's the perv scale, just like the Likert scale, 1 to 5. If you're a psychology nerd, you know what that means. The first thing that usually is different between the English dubbed version and the Japanese subtitle version is the title itself. Aaron, do you want to take this one? Because I feel like mine's really boring.
I can go.
Yeah.
Episode 92 of Dragon Ball is, at long last, enter Son Goku.
Okay. I feel that. Mm-hmm. Episode 92. Goku enters the ring. See what I mean? Like mine's not. Yours has a little bit more gravitas to it.
I think. That one sort of expresses what we've all been thinking. It's like, where's Goku?
That's right.
See Goku fight. We really haven't seen him fight anyone top tier.
No.
In a while.
I mean, the last tough fight was with King Choppa. Choppa style, Choppa style.
That wasn't even a tough fight, though.
No, it was a cool fight, but it wasn't a tough fight.
I mean, I'd argue that when Tien almost murdered him.
Yeah, that was
his last big fight.
This is his last big fight. And yeah, so there's a lot of anticipation for Goku's match, match 4 of the first round of the Tenkaichi tournament. Everybody is excited about Pomput, who we learn is not only a martial artist but a movie star. Like really early in the episode.
To set that up, there's a funny bit where they're all eating around a table. Then they start talking about who Goku is going to fight. And then I think someone says, his name's Pamper. Someone else says, no, Pamphlet. And then Turtle says, no, Pumpkin.
Turtle's so cute.
So I wonder, now that I'm looking at it, I'm curious if that was like a term in endearment.
If he's like, no, I call him Pumpkin because he's so cute.
I call him my little pumpkin paputo because he's got pinchable cheeks like a pumpkin.
I'm currently looking at the screenshot I took of Turtle saying that line, and it's so cute. He's got so many little neck rolls. But yes, I got that same kind of cadence too.
Nice.
And you know, I didn't want to have this episode be Vince gets mean at Bulma again, but like she keeps talking about how great this Pomput guy is. Like she's like, how do you guys not know Pomput? He's like the biggest movie star ever, and he's really hot.
Plus, want to jump those bones.
She want to jump them bones while that dude with a broken bone in his leg is sitting there in the hospital. Like, this is the first episode we don't get Yamcha, and I would love for Yamcha to be there for this one to be like, Bulma, what the fuck?
Hey, I thought we were on and off again. Still.
Even though you helped me walk.
Is Bulma and Yamcha's relationship like a wildfire level? It goes from like black to red. What's the hotness?
Oh, yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
The Bulma Ranger goes out every day, looks over his notes like, well, there's no real danger of a relationship today, and moves the sign.
Yeah, might as well go back home.
All right, go on home, folks. They're not smooching today.
They're not smooching. No smooching today, folks. No smooching.
Our family traveled from Sandusky, Ohio to see Bulma and Yamcha smooch.
Well, sometimes, nature takes its course, and you just don't get the smooches you want when you want them, That's just how it goes.
This park is called Old Smoochful. I assumed it was a pun of Old Faithful, thus the same regularity.
Oh, no, I just came up with that because I was bored and wanted something cheeky. And see, you're here, aren't you?
You did it. Well, come on, kids. I guess we'll spend the rest of our vacation in Disney World.
Boo! We want to see smooching. We're emotionally fine. I speak for everyone as the older brother.
Honey, this is certainly going to lead to a divorce.
Dear?
Oh boy.
What? What are you talking about? A divorce? and scene.
Well, maybe I thought that was going to be funny and not lead into a logistical argument about the ridiculousness of that statement. But we hadn't seen it, so we can't explore that.
Oh, no, we can't explore it. That scene now exists in, I can only describe as the scene realm, of which this podcast now has, and where all of our scenes go after we say and scene. So they're all just like floating around each other in this nebulous space of comedy and improv.
In the scene-verse. I know you've done extensive studies.
Absolutely. I've tied a rope to myself, walked through, then they pulled myself back.
Neil deGrasse Tyson poked several holes in it.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Because he's a fucking buzzkill. But do the scenes continue, in your professional opinion, Dr. White, do the scenes continue, or are they frozen in improv time?
Oh, okay. I'm going to say that in my professional opinion, those scenes do continue. And they can be picked up at times because they have come back to us. They have. The five Murasakis have stepped out of the scene realm, the Scene-iverse, to come back and show up for stuff that we don't ask. We don't ask them to come back, but they just keep doing it. So I think it's particularly strong and powerful scenes. May they be like particularly exciting and funny scenes, or particularly dark and brooding scenes. They tend to come back in some way, shape, or form. And they do persist. So I'm going to say they do continue, but not all of them come back out of the realm.
Well, that does it. Here's your Nobel Prize.
Ooh, thank you. Suck it, everybody else. That's right. I'm looking at you, Ban Ki-moon.
This is the first time that a Nobel Prize has been given for improv research. Improv studies.
Improv study. It's pronounced improv studies, announcer. God.
Now I'm just thinking about all the colleges that are going to start offering improv studies courses, and it makes me real sad.
God. I mean, for real, though? For real? That's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
We could do anything with an improv degree.
That is me laughing in your face. You have a better chance of going to school on an Overwatch scholarship or fucking Fortnite scholarship. You'll come out with something way more tangible than an improv degree.
Well, it's scholarship. You can go study something else at least.
You get into the Fortnite program on scholarship.
Yeah.
And then
transfer out that bitch.
Yeah, but it's hard to transfer. You got to die a lot.
You got to build a box around everyone else in the program and then say peace.
All 100 of you.
Look to your left. Look to your right. Just look at everyone else because only one of you will graduate from this program. I'm Professor Fortnite. Go.
There's a bunch of kids building shit on the quad with like Nerf guns trying to shoot at each other. I think we just created a new LARPing.
Fortnite
LARP.
Who's going to build that wall fastest? I mean, we're in hour 6 of it, and we're only halfway there.
Oh man, we have way too many ideas for this.
Oh, that was what a tangled web of ideas we weaved. We should get back to the center.
Yeah. And I think the center for me of this scene was when Bulma describes all of the movies that Pomput is in or has been in. Wait, you don't get that?
I get visuals.
So you don't get these awesome titles?
All right. Oh, dog. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Lay it on us.
I was so excited. In my notes, I'll just say Pomput is pretty much the Dragon Ball universe's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, because he's in movies. He's been in movies like Big Bikes. There are more. Explosion 4.
I slammed a pen on the desk. That's how excited I am about Explosion 4.
Well, great. Pick that pen up because you're about to shit your pants for Mutant Rage.
No, Explosion 4 is the top one so far. If I see those 3 posters, I'm going to see Explosion 4.
And then the best part is Launch then chimes in saying, my personal favorite is Pistol Pop, as she picks up her gun and points it to the sky.
Ooh, well, see, I don't appreciate them changing up my girl Launch's personality.
Oh, so wait, what did Launch say?
She says, as Bulma is drooling over Pamputo, as she cocks her gun, she says, I hate his type.
Oh, wow, that is a drastic change in tone.
I'm like, yeah, good for you, Launch. Because she knows he's full of fluff.
Yeah.
He's a big fat phony, as some references might say.
The references that we shall not name on this episode, on this podcast. We reference a lot of things, but we won't reference that show.
Here's what I got from that exchange. Also, very good titles.
I love those titles. I literally stopped the episode to go back. They're all so beautiful.
Well, here's the thing. It seems like, if we're going by the rules of Hollywood, Explosion 4 is a reboot of the franchise with the new star.
Absolutely.
Stars Pamputo. Pamputo replaced... Fuck, who's the kid in Transformers? We'll read...
Mark Wahlberg?
No, before him. Mark Wahlberg is Pamputo. And vice versa.
Aaron, before we say anything else, I have to hit that button because that is now canon, not Nick Cannon.
It's true. Yeah. Pamputo started, if you look at that bod, he certainly started as the Calvin Klein model.
Oh, hell yeah.
Capsule Corp model?
He was a Capsule Corp model. They would throw the capsules at him. And he'd have like tight fitted underwear, huge bulge.
Just that thick outline.
Huge. It's got thick, they drew in a thick outline around it.
And here's a weird thing about that whole scene. At the very end, it's just Roshi looking at butts for no reason.
Yeah. They threw in that perv. Don't know why they threw in that perv.
I know it's supposed to set up a scene coming up later, but we didn't necessarily have to see that.
Yeah, we didn't have to see the booties.
Yeah.
We could have just...
You don't need those booties.
We could have just seen the ladies themselves walking on by and then having Roshi do his little, like, thing.
It could have been those 3 women putting together a dynamite business plan, and then Roshi's like, hey, they're business savvy, and that's what I like. My classic catchphrase. That's what I like. No, does that track? Text 426. Text yes to 246.
Yes, we want you to chime in on what Roshi's new catchphrase should be. He's shopping around for one.
Yeah. Cut 2. Fancy hotel room. Or fancy hotel hallway. 3 besuited men.
I in my notes called them What are those things called? Mobster Russian dolls?
Vince, that's what I have too.
Oh my God, we wrote the same notes. They're mobster Russian dolls. And you ask us, whatever do you mean? They frame them in a way where there's basically the boss who's kind of got the jowls, and he's one of these kind of guys. He's like, hey,
he does the Godfather.
Yeah, he does the guy. He's like, oh, Pumpet, you guys can't talk to my client right now. He's busy training. He's got a match today. And then he's got two basically strong silent types behind him. So
I mean, it's baby bear, mama bear, papa bear.
Oh, yeah.
Dynamic.
And that baby is a boss. Boss baby.
And that boss is a baby. So they push all the screaming fans aside.
Yep.
So I'm going to guess his manager is who this is.
Yeah. I think he's technically his manager or his handler or something like that. But the deep ties to the mob are not to be ignored, at least in my version. They lean into that in yours?
No, not really. He's just a businessman.
Okay.
I mean, he does some shady stuff.
Yeah.
Later on.
Mm-hmm.
But it could have been shadier.
I think one of the standouts from the scene that we see is basically, I'm just going to call him the mob manager. The mob manager is like kind of talking to Pompet about like, hey, like, you feeling good? You're going to win? Like, blah, blah, blah. And Pompet's like very much like, of course I'm going to win. That's his voice. It's almost Vegeta-esque, but it's like, of course I'm going to win. I'm Pumpet. I've never lost a fight. My best is the best. That is a direct quote. He's like, my best is the best.
I mean, Pumpet, I can't disagree with you semantically. Best is best. You're correct.
No one can ever disagree with Pumpet. He says things that are always things.
Also true. Yeah. I mean, getting a little redundant here. Maybe, that's why we give you the cue cards at your press junkets.
I don't need your cards of cues. I just need cues to fight.
That's true. When they say action, you make with the punches and kicks that the girls go crazy for. Oh, now I'm just turning into Gary surprise! Mask off, Gary Marshall here.
I thought I fired you, Gary Marshall. Get out of here.
Take me back, Pampoot baby.
No, I told you, don't call me a baby. I'm Pompet. I'm the world's best martial arts fighter
the thick
and
head
movie
on this
star.
Boy.
It's a thick head of beautiful hair that's hair.
I mean, that's why I need you for my new picture, Arbor Day.
Arbor Day? I only do movies with action words in them, like...
What?
My upcoming film, Explosion 5, Alive.
Hey, I'm flexible. What if we call it Ann Arbor Day?
Ann Arbor Day? I think you can
with
sign
one
me
N. So it's not but a singular incident.
That's right. Pompet only likes singular incidents. Because they only happen singularly.
He'll be with a cast of thousands. Jean-Luc Picard.
Who?
For some reason, my mind's going blank on famous actors.
Because all you
movies.
need is Pompet, the best actor fighter there ever has.
If he played every character, that's gonna save. Oof, that'll surely bring the budget down.
Hey, I love Eddie Murphy. Let's do it.
All right, spit in my hand, old-timey handshake, oral contract. Hollywood style. That's how we do it here.
Hollywood style.
My hand, you're strong.
And scene.
No.
You can't just say no. It's in the Scene-iverse.
Gary, I mean, I am happy that Gary Marshall lives on.
Yeah, we finally got Gary Marshall on the show.
I'm glad that he continues on.
He did say his catchphrase though. Please call me Gary.
We'll get to it.
Well, he'll get there. He's probably doing it right now in the Scene-iverse.
Yeah. So Pumpet, I mean, that's pretty much that's almost exactly word for word.
Word for word, that's what happens.
Except minor tweaks. Real quick, if I have a few notes, flip. basically the manager comes to say, hey, dude, you know about Goku? I've been doing some research on him because I'm a good manager. And he's like, oh, yeah, that guy that got runner-up last time? I know about him, but whatever.
Yeah, he's very dismissive, like everybody who thinks they're going to beat Goku.
I thought for a hot second, I'm like, all right, here's a guy who's like up to snuff on Goku, not going to underestimate him. But then he's just like, what you need to worry about is my victory party.
Oh.
And also my commercial contracts.
Oh. He goes business heavy. There's not a lot of business talk. He's just like, I don't need to know anything. I'm the best. That's it.
Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
The manager's, he's worried.
Yes.
And we'll see why later.
So remember when we talked about Roshi staring at those buns? We cut to Roshi talking to those young ladies. Not just their butts, but their faces too. I forget exactly what he's going on and on about. He's just kind of trying to boast about how good of a teacher he is and how he's involved in the tournament and all that kind of stuff. I
got second place last year. I have 2 students who are fighting in it. One of the girls has a weird thing they say. If I can just bring it up real quick.
Oh, yes, please.
Quote, people fighting as hard as they can is just so beautiful.
Huh. Is she an MMA ring girl? Like I don't get it. Like I don't think that's a line that I get in mind. Because they're mostly just like, oh, really? You have students? Oh my God, that's so cool. And then there's like that one girl who's like, I like food. I'm just like, come on.
Oh, Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Aw.
Like,
Can't she like fighting too?
Yeah.
No one goes to fucking Disney World for their world famous $20 hamburger.
No, but they do go there for their famous $20 turkey drumsticks by Splash Mountain.
You can get that for $8 at a Ren Fair, my sir.
I know, but Aaron, the last time I was at Disney World, those turkey legs were like $9. And then I went
That's not terrible.
No, it wasn't terrible, and it was great. Me and my dad both got turkey legs while we were walking around the park. It was fantastic. But then I went back. I was in college. We had a basketball tournament. What?
I thought you meant went back that same day. Like,
yeah,
I got another leg, man. I got to complete the set.
No, but I went back for, we had a basketball tournament in Orlando, so we got a day in the park. Took me all day to find the one. I literally found there's only one turkey leg cart.
Wow.
And it's $20 for a turkey leg.
Oh, fuck that.
Yes. It literally said turkey leg, $19.99. I waited in line because I was like, that has to be a typo. Maybe I'm not reading it right. And I go up to the guy, the 17-year-old kid on winter break. I was like, hey, man, how much is this turkey leg? He goes, $20. I was like, yo, you serious? That's really $20? He goes, yeah, it's $20. I was like, do you agree with that price? He goes, well, no, but I don't make the price. I'm like, that's cool. I just want to make sure that you're not also insane. And then I walked away and left him just holding a turkey leg.
As a psychology major, I have to ask everyone.
Yeah, as a psychology major, I have to ask you if you're okay. It's part of my final.
My research paper is going up to every vendor at Disney World and asking them if they themselves think that these items are overpriced.
Mm-hmm.
100% success rate.
100% success rate. I have the strongest study in psychological history.
There was one guy with a very curly mustache, constantly wringing his hands, who said the prices should be higher.
Oh, really? Did he also have a squeaky, mousy voice?
I mean, he had a dog sidekick who would giggle often at nothing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm building a picture in my mind.
Had a lot of rope for some reason.
Oh, probably taking you to Thunder Mountain.
I mean, he had a plunger with several wires going from it to Thunder Mountain. I didn't think anything of it. Anyway, that's my study. Here's my thesis. Thank you for your time.
And the Nobel Prize for psychology goes to... just giving out Nobel Prizes left and right today.
We
should get a Nobel Prize for giving out Nobel Prizes.
Always the presenter, never the receiver. Oh.
Oh, don't worry. It's fun going to.
Oh, that gift basket.
Yo, those gift bags are probably dope as hell.
Ooh, those sleek new beakers.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. You get a fresh ass Nobel. It's got like Nobel Peace Prize embroidered in the lab coat. Oh yeah.
Oh, throw that in Dr. Simon's fucking face.
Oh, Dr. Simon's gonna get so fucking jealous that you were there. That you were just there.
And for the peace one, you get a piece of pie, but it has like the earth decorated on top. Lattice. There's a pattern in the dough on top of the piece of pie. Yeah. That's the world. There we go. Exactly. Bam.
Boom.
Sorry, as I was going through the gift basket, I had trouble seeing the top of the pie. So I wasn't quite sure what was on top of it.
I didn't want you to rub it into our audience that we both went, and that's why we were at the ceremony. It was fucking dope.
Oh.
Everybody's just drunk off their ass. Taking selfies with...
Look, Nelson Mandela's a fucking beast.
Oh, that dude could shotgun anything. Shotgunned a bottle of wine.
Yeah, somehow.
He's just like, Mandela doesn't know what this is. Glug, glug, glug.
No wonder people think you died. The Mandela effect is him getting the fucking party started.
But...
Oh, boy.
So back to the episode.
Look, it's been a long, hot... things going wrong day. So we're a little punchy.
Oh, yeah.
So the improv is a little better. Or if nothing else, it's a little more fantastical.
Oh, yeah. We go big. We go big in these moments.
Yeah.
Because, you know who else is going big? Roshi. Roshi is really trying to impress these girls. So he calls over Krillin and Goku. The ladies are all like, oh, my God, they're so cute.
Cute little head.
They ask Goku where he gets his hair done. I thought that was a funny little gag.
They just ask about the tail. They love Krillin's little bald head.
I think Roshi gets jealous that they're getting the attention, so he's like, all right.
Mad.
Yeah, he's like, all right, fine. If you guys have time to just sit around before your fight, why don't we do a little training? And so Roshi puts on the old boxing gloves and does some sparring with Goku in front of the ladies, and boy, are they impressed. I mean, even and this is a fun. I thought this was like a fun scene because even in that scene, Roshi has like an internal monologue. He goes, "I spar with Goku like all the time, but it never hurt this much." So Goku is that fast and that strong that he's hurting Roshi's hands as they're sparring.
It's as if 3 years of training are extremely effective.
Yes.
Why is Roshi surprised by this?
I don't know. I think everybody is surprised by the level that he's gone to.
And around the corner is our mobster manager. He's peeking around. He's like, "Aw, shit." He doesn't say shit. That's me. And I apologize. So mobster manager, he's like, "I guess the rumors are true. This kid beat up the Red Ribbon Army."
Wait. He says that?
Yeah, he knows.
Wow, that's really cool.
He's a mobster, baby. He's connected. He knows about that paramilitary force that got taken out by a kid.
See, that makes sense. In mine, we get no... And again, I think there's criminal underrepresentation of what Goku did for the world by stopping the Red Ribbon Army. Like, why nobody knows who this kid is still is beyond me.
There are 20 different investigative reporters like, what happened to the Red Ribbon Army? There's like 6 episodes of goddamn Vice trying to talk to everyone who used to be in it. Their faces are all blurred. One day I just stopped getting orders out of my outpost, and after a few weeks, the camera's very shaky. And after a few weeks, we just all left. I went back to Omaha. Now I mine Bitcoin.
You heard it here first on Vice. Tune into next week's episode where we dive into some of the non-human soldiers of the Red Ribbon Army that managed to escape the destruction of Red Ribbon Fort out in the middle of nowhere.
It's a bunch of dogs just running around in a pit. with one dog person running around. I'm just enjoying time with my family now.
My therapist said it's great. It's better to get in touch with my roots. With my roots. Oh, we got to make sure that we throw in there that the mobster, after seeing Goku in action, knows that Pomput's not going to win, and it's like, I have to make sure that Pomput is declared the winner no matter what happens.
Oh, here's a line.
He's like, by any means.
Here's some creepy factor. Pamputo is a precious treasure to me. I'm sorry. No. It's worse.
Okay. Oh, it's worse? It's worse? Okay. I was waiting for myself to catch back up because I had a little out-of-body experience in which a older man said that I'm assuming a 20-year-old is precious to him. So keep going.
Pamputo is a precious treasure chest to me.
Ew. Don't call anybody a treasure.
He's full of gold and rings. And sometimes I bury him and forget where I put him.
Oh, I love my treasure chest, Pamputo. Whenever I open him up, I get that Legend of Zelda tune.
I love to hide him in little dungeons and then play with his latch. I didn't mean... Look, I knew the latch thing was going a bit too far, but then I put the dungeon there.
That was very
and then
well done.
I said it before my brain caught up to what it meant.
Oh no, you knew what it meant.
No, I did it. I plead. Damn it,
and you, the listening audience, you knew it too. So if you knew it, why don't you put those hands together again for a polite clap for Aaron? Just a little light clap for Aaron because he earned it.
You know what?
He earned it.
I'm going to commercial. Bye.
Oh, see ya. Hey there. Just taking a break from your regularly scheduled Kame House Party programming because I got a special message. Yeah, that's right. It's me, the mobster manager of the famous, greatest fighter movie star ever, Pamputo. And I got a message for all of you. Because Pamputo, he loves Kame House Party. And he's not the kind that will ever leave a 5-star review or a comment because he's famous. You know how that is. But he's urging me to urge all of you to do that exact thing. Because apparently these Kame House Party guys, if you leave them a 5-star review on iTunes and you leave a comment, those two dudes, they'll read it. They'll read the whole thing no matter what you say. Isn't that crazy? Not to mention, you could also reach out to them at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com and write them a nice note or leave them a voice memo. Maybe do that too. I don't know. It might be in your best interest because it's my new mission to make sure that this Kame House Party podcast be listed at the #1 Dragon Ball podcast on iTunes. That's the mission, and I'll make sure it gets done by any means necessary. And you should too. I love you, my precious treasure chests of listeners.
Talk about an offer I can't refuse.
Oh, man. And on the day of his fighter's fight.
Yep. He asked this favor of you, the audience.
On the day of his own fighter's fight. That's some realness right there.
May whatever he asked you to do be a masculine one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a line from the movie. That's
it
not
is
sexist.
It's a line from a movie. From the movie in some people's minds. But yes.
So here we are. The fight's about to be. No, it's not. We got some bullshit to do first.
Yeah, because Goku is like, I should go on a run right before this fight, because he did eat a mountain of food at brunch.
He's got a lot of energy to shave off.
Oh yeah. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, as Goku is on his run, a dark car pulls up alongside him. Correct?
I mean, nearly hits him, honestly.
Nearly. That's what I thought their play was. Yeah. I honestly thought, I was like, oh, they're just gonna try to hit him. The car's gonna like warp around Goku.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Mm-hmm. He'll be like, hey, you dropped this.
Yeah.
And he holds up a penny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
is this your car tire? I didn't feel anything.
Hey, you left your brain over here.
Oh, I guess you don't really need it. Bye.
I sure don't. Irony.
Mobster manager steps out and he's like, "Hey, you're Goku, aren't you? Well, they sent me to tell you that the fight location's changed, and I got to take you there right away." Right?
Oh, it has? Okay.
And yeah, that's basically Aaron read Goku's lines perfectly because gullible Goku, he loves that people want to help him, and so he just gets in the car. He's doing his Goku thing. What they don't know is Launch saw the whole thing from her trying to get some ice cream.
Mine might be a little different.
Okay.
Because the gist of it is, as she's getting ice cream, she's getting it for Goku. Like, she has a line where it's like, she's like, just as I was about to do something nice for a change. So she only chases after Goku, not because she thinks he's kidnapped, because, hey, motherfucker, I got you ice cream. Get back here.
Oh, okay. Well, that would explain why she has 2 ice cream cones.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not really explained. It's just like, she's standing in line. She's like, I can't believe I have to wait in line for some gosh darn ice cream. And then she yells at the guy for not putting enough on the cones.
Yep, get that.
And then she sees Goku and is like, oh, come on, Goku, what are you doing? And then steals a bike and goes after them.
No, one of those was for Goku. And I'm going to say, unselfishly, leaves her behind in exchange for the bike and rides off with 1 ice cream cone in her hand.
Yeah. And I'm assuming in your version that's meant to mean that is the one for Goku.
Yes. That was my assumption. I'm like, man, Launch is, she's unorthodox, but god damn it, she gets ice cream things done.
Yeah, and she was getting the job done there too. She steals that person's motorcycle, rolls up alongside the mobster wagon, and starts kicking the door and be like, Goku, what are you doing?
Well, Goku's asleep because he's a little baby. And
he's a little baby.
You put him in the back seat, and he went for a ride. And he went nap.
It's the only way Roshi can get him to sleep.
Like at 9 p.m., he's just fucking fussy.
He doesn't want to go to bed, but he's tired, so he's upset.
It's like, come on, get in the capsule. Boom.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
I just thought of something. So if you are in, maybe we've touched on this before, but if you're in a capsule, or no, you're in like a thing that is a capsule. Like if you're in a home that's been expanded from a capsule, and then somebody hits the button on the inside or the outside, turns it back into a capsule, and you're on the inside, do you die, or is it like a Pokemon situation?
Do they go into the Scene-verse?
Is that where the
Scene realm? What do we call it? The Scene realm,
I think it's
right?
the Scene-verse.
Scene-verse? Yeah.
Scene-verse.
We didn't canon it, so it can be whatever the fuck we want.
Or how about this? How about this? This is my final pitch.
Okay.
The Dragon Ball Scene-amtic Scene-iverse.
Oh, that DBSS?
The DBSS, yeah.
I mean, that sounds very Dragon Ball-y.
and so it has been claimed, and so it shall be as I hit the button that it is.
Would that be?
Boom. Cannon! Not Nick Cannon!
Phase 3.
It's true.
For Phase 3 of the Dragon Ball Scene-amtic Scene-iverse, we're going to see Oolong's story. Him and a band of other thieves and shapeshifters plan a heist, guest starring Yamcha.
Ooh. That's the audience at Comic-Con.
Then Bulma will never get a spin-off movie.
Yay!
Fans are horrible. We've already shot. It's been shot. We have 2 sequels to it. I don't know why I lowered it, but the fans just don't want it.
No,
we ask them each time, and each time they say no. And well, that's on you, fans.
Yay! It's on us. We're responsible for holding someone back.
See what happens when you let fans control the content.
Looking
at you, real world examples.
Hi, I'm Mr. Marvel.
Oh no!
Oh yes,
Tidying up my desk at the convention.
Oh, yeah. You better wrap this shit up. Wrap it up, because I got a Legion of Doom coming for you. I know that's DC, but we bought him out.
Could also be wrestling.
We did it.
It could also be wrestling. There was a group.
You know what?
Oh, no, you bought them too.
I bought them too. That's right. Me, Mr. Marvel. And scene.
What a shining light onto modern fandom we have placed.
Hey, look, we're the only ones qualified.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
We bought it, so we control it.
It's our Scene-iverse. It's our DBSS. Get your own.
I mean, I can't wait until Super Saiyan Dragon Ball Scene-iverse, Cinematic Scene-iverse, or SSDBSS. Can't wait to unlock that.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be dope. Nobody's ready for that.
Man.
Oh, what we got in store.
This is some inside motherfucking baseball shit going on right now.
Count them, 2 solo Trunks films. one from Dragon Ball Z Kai, and then one from classic Dragon Ball Z. That's right. One's got muscles and purple hair, and one doesn't and has blue hair.
We hate both actors. They don't look like Trunks. We don't think they can carry a whole movie.
Well, we don't listen to you now after what happened to the Bulma films. All right,
let's.
No, we got it. We got to get here. We're almost there.
So Launch, she's able to, through some quick motorcycle maneuvering, gets the car into an alley, stops them, throws ice cream in their fucking face.
Oh yeah, that was cool. I love that scene.
Yeah.
Because she does. She has like a sick dodge from a straight-on punch with the ice cream cone. Hasn't fallen off the cone, and then bang right in the face. Then punches him in the gut.
It was honestly some Jackie Chan shit.
Oh, it was great. It's exactly what Jackie Chan would have done. Got to do anything to save Suga.
And then she's like, Goku, what are you doing? You gotta get to the tournament, dummy. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Bye.
Yeah, that's it. Goku's like, okay, and then just starts trotting on off. He's like, okay, bye.
Goku's one weakness is words. Our words, our words.
Our words, yeah. And like in that at the end of that scene, because we kind of get a cut to the actual tournament as it's starting up, and everybody's like, well, where's Goku? Where's Goku? It cuts back, and it's the mobster manager like bowing and pleading. He's like, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me. Oh my god, I just wanted to help my fighter. And then it's blue-haired Launch, who's just like, what are you talking about? And that's when I got really scared.
Well, why?
I know a blue-haired Launch can take care of herself, but this is a sadistic man. He's got bad tendencies.
I think in his client's interest, he could have. I think if he was more salacious, he would have been like, the girls at Pambuto's place. He would have been like, hey, if you come back here, you get to meet him. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Okay. No, I hear you.
I thought you meant like as bad as blonde-haired Launch is. We don't know what blue-haired Launch is capable.
Oh, no.
I thought you meant in that way.
I thought there was going to be then a kidnapping plot where Goku had to save blue-haired Launch from this mobster right before the fight. Not to call her a damsel in distress, but this guy was desperate to get Goku not to fight. Sure. And so I thought he was going to take advantage of that moment. But he never did.
I mean, but like in a Dragon Ball world of no Dragon Ball cell phones.
Yeah.
That sounds like some Jurassic World complexity.
Oh, okay.
Crane.
I'm not going to... Crane. Oh, you totally craned that movie for sure. I saw that. And I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just not going to do it right now.
I know you have emotions about it that you don't want to deal with.
Oh, I got feels.
Ooh, the psychologist can't deal with his own psychology.
That's my brain exploded out my ears because of what you just said.
So Goku gets to in the nick of time. He gets to the arena.
Course.
Do we want to say it now?
Because
all right, because the build up, because of the build up, I'm like, all right, I know what's going to happen here.
Yes. Right. I think if you were watching along and you saw this episode, I think you could have guessed that this was going to happen.
I mean, it's Dragon Ball's Playbook 101. It's like
to a T.
Yeah, it's like page 2 out of that book. Mm-hmm.
If he shows up late, he's going to be great.
Oh, I was going to say, if the other party brags, they're going to be slag.
Ooh. Isn't that subsection on that same page?
I mean, they're both there.
Mm-hmm.
So you got that double dose of,
Oh, yeah.
this is going to be quick. But
Yeah, so...
Pampucho, he gets knocked out with 3 swift elbow punches?
Yeah, I think it's like elbow strikes to the gut,
Yeah.
I would call them. Or the solar plexus.
But before all
Or in the sternum.
the lumbar, the front lumbar,
The frontal back.
his little tum-tum.
Mm-hmm.
Here's why it took not very long for this fight to happen. Pampucho just grandstanding the entire time. You tell me if I miss anything. Instead of going through the proper entrance, he starts on the top of the palace, the pagoda.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That checks out.
Jumps down. Right before the match starts, he bully style. This is where I saw it, and I'm really like, man, I'm going to love seeing your ass get kicked. Is when he does the like, hey, I made you flinch. But Goku didn't flinch.
Oh, Goku didn't even blink.
Yeah. After that fake punch, Pampucho goes, oh, I'm impressed you didn't flinch. Or maybe it was too fast for you to even react. Then Goku's like, no, it didn't seem very strong, so whatever.
Oh, okay.
Nani?
Nani?
I think there was a Nani thrown in there somewhere. I don't think I just pulled it out.
Yeah, in mine, Goku has an even sicker burn. Because he's like, oh, I couldn't tell if you were stretching or punching.
Oh.
But yeah. And I was like, crane him.
Ooh, he killed my brother, but he did crane him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll allow it.
Respect. You may use my gift now.
You're my pupil now. Tien, fuck off.
Master, my third eye.
When's the last
twitching.
time you craned someone?
I regret to have not craned anybody since.
Your muscles are strong, but your burn muscles are weak. Weaker than Chaozu's. Look at it.
Yeah, I can crane anybody. Baldy.
Ah, shit. I mean, he craned you.
Craned him. He flies away.
See, and he knows how to make an exit, too. You can't just stand there after you crane someone, unblinking. You got to dab on him next.
Oh, no. No dabs.
Who said that? Well, back to the Scene-iverse, I guess.
And see.
And off they go. See, people come back.
Yeah. People come back from the Scene-iverse.
It's very loosey-goosey.
Basically, the Scene-iverse
Timey-wimey.
Timey-wimey.
I don't watch Doctor Who, but I know that much.
I think that is the thing that neither of us are really into that much is Doctor Who. I watched a couple of daytime BBC marathons because I was so distraught that they weren't showing more Star Trek Next Generation that I watched it in spite. But yeah, it's just not. I think we have a blind spot there.
Yeah, and which we'll never recover. Anyway. Look, there's more stuff Pampucho does to be a dick.
He's like, oh, well, if you didn't think that was like enough, I'll just show you. Oh, and like God. He asked the announcer for time. He asked the announcer for like extra time before the fight starts.
Fucking famous people, man.
To show off a bit. And like, so he's showing off his punches, his kicks, his blah, blah, blahs. And then I'm like, okay, like he's going to like elbow the wall and it's going to like crack, but it's not going to break. And then he elbows the wall and it shatters. Like, so he's got some power. There's no denying that. But yeah, it was all for naught.
And then, I mean, here's the nail in the coffin for him. Yeah. He holds up some fingers. He's like, oh yeah, 30 seconds. I'm sorry, but it's going to take 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds for me to beat you. Ha ha ha. Oh, my tum-tum.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he just...
After the match starts, it's just one step at Goku, and he counters with...
Good. I was so happy. So happy to see this fool get taken down.
Oh, yeah.
There's an explosion 4 in my pants.
Ooh.
Also see Explosion 5.
Oh!
Come to theaters this fall for award season.
Explosion.
That's right, he farted.
You monster. You're an absolute monster.
I mean, speaking of that, Bulma during this match is cheering on Paputo. She's fucking eating it up, all his tricks and slick bennies. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I'm tired.
He's doing
Anyway.
sick kick flips out there.
Yeah. Oolong's like, whose side are you on? And she goes, isn't it obvious? Both.
Yep. Checks out.
Yep. Typical Bulma.
Typical
Bulma. Craned him, honestly.
She did crane him.
Yeah,
but
I
I wanted to think at that moment Yamcha is waking up from a dream where Bulma is like swooning all over Pompa, and he's like, another terrible dream. But this time it's a reality.
Another cuck dream.
He's getting cucked all over the place. Poor Yamcha.
Reality and unreality.
Mm-hmm.
I
think
everyone...
it's important to...
Hold on, real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
If you get cucked in a dream, you get cucked in real life.
Yeah.
All right. You want to throw your hat into this horrible ring?
Nope.
Just gonna leave me here holding the cuck bag, huh?
I'm gonna leave you there holding the cuck.
All right, fine.
Welcome to Cuckberg. Population 1.
So you did it. You joined.
I did it. Okay, I did it. All right, whatever.
Look, that's pretty much it.
That's it.
That's it for this episode. Roshi, as Jackie Chun, is like, yeah, you boys are fucking monstrously strong.
Yeah.
And the reason you beat him up is because you boys are next level.
Pretty much.
And also, Chaozu and Tien are also next level. So watch out.
Yeah. He basically said, everybody's next level, so nobody's next level.
Yeah. I'm Syndrome.
We're all next level. Yeah. But yeah, I really liked this episode. I thought it was a fun episode.
It was.
It had a little bit of everything. I loved the large amount of launch that we got in this episode.
Yeah.
There could always be more of launch in every episode.
It was kind of nice to get back to like the goofiness of Dragon Ball without all the fighting, but I don't know. Again, I think I said this before. When we're in tournament mode, I'm in tournament mode. I'm like, just give me those good fights back to back, baby.
Oh, yeah. And I think they're going to have to do that coming up.
Oh, they have to take.
Yeah, they're going to be longer.
Yeah. And I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Because it's just, because who's next? It's Tien versus Jackie Chun.
Yeah.
And then
Goku
Chan's versus Krillin, right?
Yeah, man. Jackie Chun's going to lose so hard.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be rough.
I'm going to be so sad.
Mm-hmm.
And then Krillin's going to lose, and I'm going to be sadder.
Yeah.
But there's going to be good fight. Krillin and Goku, I don't think we have not really seen them fight each other yet, have we?
No.
And I think this is probably the only time we get to see them like really go at each other.
Really go at it, yeah.
So I mean,
because I'll be honest, I'm just excited to see what kind of gimmicky techniques that Krillin has cooked up. Because he's got them.
It's going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of good, we got some good mailbag items.
Ooh, open that mail, Aaron's gonna open that mail.
Submit your mailbag theme songs. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
we'll rip it off. Fuck them. Fuck you, Comedy Bang Bang. You don't have a monopoly on that.
No. We can ask anybody for anything.
Yeah. Look, if you want to make us a theme song for when we get mail, do it. And then send it. The end.
Yeah, we'll love you forever for it.
Yeah. Free labor. Tit for tat. We free labor for you. You free labor for us.
That's right.
God's way. So this first letter is from Delmon Strongarm. He writes, "Hey guys, love the podcast. I've been listening since the beginning, and you guys crack me right up! ! I went into a gas station last night to purchase some rolling papers. For tobacco. Calm down, everyone. And the girl behind the counter asked for my birth date for the register. I told her oh boy. Delma, you gave us too much information, my dude. I'm just going to say he said 420.
Yeah.
420 and then a year.
An appropriate year.
Yeah. Not thinking anything of it. She became very excited and yelled out, 420! Bram, 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 bram. I laughed very hard, and in my head I couldn't help but think, my birthday's 420, and that's canon, not Nick Cannon. Thanks for the laughs. Keep up the good work. Delmon, strong arm.
Thank you.
Man,
that's great.
Thanks.
I love it when we infect your brain with our nonsense.
We're changing reality with dumb shit.
Oh, yeah, but that's great. Thank you so much.
Also, baby, you don't got to tell us what those rolling papers are for.
Yeah, we don't care.
I don't know what state you're in.
Yeah,
you do you.
You good? You good? You got the good.
Yeah. I mean, if you're holding it.
Hey.
Give me some of that sweet tobacco.
Let's go to Canada sometime. After October.
Yeah. Let's be expats for several reasons.
And how?
So the second letter comes from, I mean, I know your boy Corey don't like this guy, but it's the other your boy Corey.
Uh-oh.
Canada Corey? Canadian Corey? You know what? I
like that.
I know it's improper grammar, but Canada Corey.
Canada Corey.
He writes... Spoiler alert, possible. Spoiler alert, possible. Spoiler alert, possible. Spoiler alert, possible. ... Kame House, the reason for it. I'm pretty sure, well, my hypothesis is the god in Dragon Ball, the good half of Piccolo, whose name is Kame, is the one that used to live in the house that Roshi lives in now. My guess is he, Kame Piccolo, had some kind of house structure that was designed to take on the shape, look of a house on the world that he's on. And for whatever reason, decided to write his name on it. Perhaps to tell Piccolo where he's now living, since he wants to rejoin him, you know, to become a full person again. Whoa. That's some... That's some heavy stuff. I mean...
Some wild speculation going on there.
I know that through non-research. I know that Kame also means turtle. Mm-hmm. But also Kame is God.
Oh. Wait. Hold on. Now, I always pronounced it Kame, like Kami. Kind of, instead of Kame,
Look,
Kame.
When I didn't know your language when I first got here from Namek. That's how I spelt it. I thought it looked bitchin'. Lay off, dude.
Sorry,
Get off my dick. I gotta control the fucking world.
Hey, didn't mean anything by it. Just pure speculation. If you say that's how you spell it in Namekian, that's how you spell it.
Anyway, what are you praying for again?
I am praying for a new girlfriend.
Well, have you tried Dragon Balls?
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll go try.
All right, cool. Peace.
I guess I'll just jump off of the tower then.
Please, yeah. On your way out, don't be afraid to give me a 5-star review. It really helps in my performance evaluations from Supreme Kai.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Is that going to come in is that like a quality control call?
No,
or is
you'll
that
get a call.
Oh, okay, great.
Directly after you jump off the tower.
Okay, here we go.
Hello? Hi, yes, I understand that you recently had a prayer with I understand that you recently had a prayer session with Kame.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm currently falling off the tower, so...
How would you rate his overall service? From 1 to 5? 1 being the worst and 5 being the best.
5. I just want to give him all 5s. Can I give him all 5s right now so I can pull this?
I'm sorry, I have to go through each line.
Oh, great. Okay.
How well did he answer your prayer? 1 from 1 to 5. 1 again being the lowest and 5 being the best.
5. He did the best he could. He did a great job. Bye.
How is his personal cleanliness? Again, 1 to 5. 1 being the lowest and 5 being the best.
5. He seemed 5. He's also.
Are you close to ground? I'm hearing a lot of ground coming towards you soon.
I can see the ground right now, and I like to pull my chute, and I need both hands. Again, I need both hands to pull.
There's just 20 more questions. It's a 5.
Okay, well, boom.
He rated me 5 on 3 things, but 0s on the other 17. Well, I'll never win that steak knife set.
And scene.
And that's how it happened.
Wow. We got there.
What a
we
tale that was told.
Thank you,
by us.
Corey. Thank you, Canada Corey, and thank you.
And thank you, Delmond.
Yeah, and thank you, Delmond. You guys are great. We love everybody. And this week we love those two a little bit more because they wrote in. So please write to us, leave us a review on iTunes, give us 5-star ratings wherever you can. Tell your friends about us. A lot of cool stuff coming up. We got some really excited stuff planned for the rest of the summer. Aaron, if I could, I'm just going to really plug this one show that I have coming up.
Of course,
this
baby.
Friday. If you are in the New York area, this coming Friday, the 29th of June, you can catch me in this really cool show about the way people communicate. It's an improv show. It's called the-code-swit. This class that I'm in has turned into a team that I'm on, and they're some of the most fantastic people I've had the pleasure of working with. And I would love for you to come see this show. And if you're a fan of the podcast, I'd love to meet you in person. So yeah, check that out at Caveat Theater, Friday night, 11 p.m. You can check it out. They have a website. Go to the website, look up Code-swit. It's going to be there.
Yeah, we'll put the link in the show notes.
Oh, yay. We'll do that.
But hey, if you mention this podcast at the door, you'll receive a 0% discount and some funny looks.
No, and you'll get, if you say that you came to the show based on hearing this podcast, I will pay for your first drink.
Ooh.
Yeah, because you got to be over 21 to go to the theater.
Oh, wow. Sorry, kids. I guess fuck you.
Hey, it's not my rules, man. It's not my rules. But I think I can plug the Del Close Marathon, DCM 20. I am in there for reals this year. This is the 3rd year in a row I've done Del Close Marathon. If you go to the Del Close Marathon website or get the app and search for me, all my stuff is there. I got 3 shows, Saturday night, Sunday morning, early Sunday morning. It's going to be a real good time. This is the last DCM in New York. So people are going to be lit AF. I'm going to be lit AF. Everything's going to be so much fun. I'm also doing a set at the Colored Marathon, hosted by, I think it's My Mama's Biscuits, over at the Tank Sunday evening. I think I have a slot at 7. I'm doing a little bit show there. It should be a lot of fun. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's about it. Oh, go check out the Ian Heron Improv Half Hour podcast. I did that last week. It's a goodie. It's a good one. I had some of the folks from the Code-swit on there. Ian was great. They were great. It was a really fun experience. So check all that stuff out.
The only thing I have to pitch is that I've been replaying Dragon Age Inquisition.
Hey, a worthy pastime.
And I'm excited to do some romancing.
Ooh.
That's it. I like to plug my choice for romance, either Cassandra or Josephine. So if you've got a dog in that fight, let me know.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. That's a tough one.
Yeah, only one queen shall reign supreme. So get up on it. Mm-hmm. But you're asking yourself, how do I tell Aaron this? We can do that by writing to us at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com or talking to us on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, kamehouseparty on all the things. Vince is at VINT_E on Twitter, Instagram, and PlayStation Network. I am at Aaron J. Shelton on Twitter and Ajax Shelton on Instagram and PSN. Yeah, that it.
Thank you all. You've been lovely. And you know how we like to send you all off. No matter what you got going on, no matter what's in your way, you know what to do. You gotta keep fighting. Yay!